This is the final installment of our three-part series, The Chained Well. In our last file, Maya was trapped in her kitchen. Her phone received a live audio broadcast of her own breathing, sent from her own device, but recorded from inside her refrigerator. As she watched, the refrigerator door began to crack open, spilling a cold, pale light onto the kitchen floorboards. Today we reveal the final, terrifying moments of Maya's recovered cloud timeline, and the bone-chilling question that the authorities still cannot answer. The door swung completely open. The internal light bulb buzzed with a high-pitched hum. The cold air smelled heavily of old copper and wet earth. Maya looked inside. The shelves were gone. The back wall of the appliance had been completely cut away, leaving a gaping hole into the drywall. It connected directly to a secondary brick shaft, a hidden vertical tunnel, running straight down into the foundations of the old house. From deep within the dark wall cavity, a sound drifted up. It was a rhythmic, scraping noise, the sound of metal rungs straining under a heavy weight. Maya dropped her flashlight. She sprinted across the living room. She grabbed the brass handle of the front door, pushing it with all her strength. The lock wouldn't move. The deadbolt was jammed. The key turned in circles. The house was holding her inside. She pulled out her phone, dialed emergency services. The screen flashed. No service. The digital network was completely dead. She turned around. A long, distorted shadow was creeping out of the kitchen doorway, moving silently across the hardwood floor. Maya backed into the hallway mirror. She looked at her reflection, but in the glass, she wasn't alone. Standing behind her in the reflection was another version of herself, wearing the same clothes, saturated in black water, her eyes completely hollow. The reflection raised its hand. It pressed against the glass. The mirror didn't stay solid. It rippled like liquid. And a cold, wet hand reached through. A single muffled scream cut through the house. Then, absolute silence. The phone slipped from her fingers, smashing against the floor. When police searched the Blackwood estate 3 days later, they found the house perfectly deadbolted from the inside. Maya was gone. The refrigerator was completely normal, filled with standard groceries. The well in the woods was chained shut again. But inside her bedroom mirror, detectives found a single wet handprint on the glass. From the inside. This concludes The Chained Well. Subscribe to Untold Retaliation for our next investigation. Keep your eyes on the glass tonight.